Coming up next, high school volleyball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Jay Ferguson, Bob Schlenbaker back here at Lorain High. Volleyball tri-meet action. Third match of the morning. The Lady Titans of Lorain High taking on the Blue Streaks of Sandusky. For Lorain, back row number 2 is Angelica Patterson. She is the libero. Also in the back, Evelyn Williams, 16, and Julia Velez, 6. 12, Malia Amador. 18, Layla Carrion, and 14, 7, Townsell across the front. For Sandusky, number 6, Kylie Swigert, number 11, Tia Knoll in the back, and the third player I can't see, 22, Andra Grant, number 1, Peyton Smith, and number 10, Tia Harper in the front row. Both of these teams 1-0 on the morning after defeating Clearview. Lorain in straight sets, Sandusky in 3 sets. Ball is up, Sandusky to serve. Deep Williams. Townsell. Carry-on sends it across with 2 hands. Bumped up by Knoll, set and sent over by number 1, Peyton Smith. Back set by Carry-on, Amador, long. And it's 1-0 Sandusky. With the ball on the line is number 6, Kylie Swigert. She sends it over again. Bumped up and then sent over with 2 hands by Carry-on. There's the set. Swing off the wire by Tia Harper, number 10, and we are at 1-1. For Lorain, Marissa Sturgill comes in to be the first server, replacing Malia Amador. Ball up, ball across with a knuckle. Knoll bumped up by Swigert and sent across, but long by number 10, Tia Harper. 2-1 Lady Titans. Lorain defeated Clearview 25-22, 25-13. Sandusky went to 3 with Clearview, but had a rather easy time of it in the third game. Sturgill sends it across deep to Knoll. Bumped up by Swigert. Back row set for Knoll, and just got on top of Williams. And it's 2-2, and Sandusky is back on the serve. This is number 1, Peyton Smith. Ball up, ball over, and long. Good decision by Angelica Patterson, although she had to look because it was close. So on the service error, ball back to Lorain, and number 4, Emily Van Horn into serve. Knuckleballs it into the middle, bumped up into the net and underneath. And on the bad pass, the Titans move ahead 4-2. And that was Alexa Trevino, number 3. She's marked injured on my lineup sheet, but she's obviously here. Swigert, back row across. Set by Sturgill, one-handed over by Carry-on. Bumped up, sent across from the back row by Hunter. Sturgill got away with being under the net. Up later that same day. Later that same day, the call comes for under the net, and the ball will go over to Sandusky, to number 13, the libero, Mariah Clinton. Looks like a lefty. Approaches. Van Horn, Sturgill, 7, didn't get it over the net. And we're tied at 4. This is how Lorain has started both of the early games. Very slow, a back and forth thing. In fact, the first one was down to the wire at 25-22, but pulling away in the second game against Clearview. Patterson, Sturgill, Townsell out. 5-4 streaks. This will be Clinton, 13. Ball up, left-handed across. That one's long. And we are tied at 5 on the service error. For Lorain, 14, senior 7, Townsell. will go to the service line. Ball up, jump serve, back row. Libero plays it. Harper, and then sent across for the kill. Townsell unable to dig it. And 6-5 Sandusky with the ball back in their hands. For Tia Harper, number 10. Townsell, Sturgill, Sydney Patterson off the libero Clinton and out. 6-6 on the kill. Substitution, Malia Amador back for Marissa Sturgill. Layla Carrion will serve. That's Clinton. Double hit there by Harper. Not normally the setter, but forced to do so on the errant pass, and it's 7-6 Lorain. Carrion. Harper up, set, and hit long by Knoll, out. 8-6 Lorain. She had a good look at it there on the set by Calatrulio. Ball up. Set by Knoll into the net. 21 Adrienne Irby into the net, and the Titans open up a 3-point lead for the first time this morning. Layla Carrion, senior, bumped up, set, and then one-handed over by Knoll. Patterson going to send it back with one hand, low. Williams, and that was Carrion who sent it over deep. Bump set, left-handed swing by Calatrulio. Amador, Carrion, back row set by by Harper, and hit to the wall. 10-6 Lorain. Layla Carrion again, she served 4 points. Gets that one deep to Clinton. They set Calatrulio, picked up by Carrion, bumped by Amador and sent over by Patterson. Up by Townsell, Carrion set, Williams hit, down. Just enough to make the dig difficult to the side of Jayla Hunter from Sandusky. With that, the Sandusky coach wants a timeout. It's 11-6 Lorain in match 3 of the morning. Again, Lorain opened up with a straight sets win over Clearview, 25-22, 25-13. Sandusky followed up by defeating Clearview in 3 games. And now we have the final match of the morning, the Streaks and the Lady Titans. And Lorain, after back and forth to 6-6, tied 1-1, 2-2, 4-4, 5-5, 6-6. Lorain has run off 5 in a row for an 11-6 lead. Senior Layla Carrion on the stripe with the ball in hand. She's joined out there by 7 Townsell, Emily Van Horn, Evelyn Williams, Sydney Patterson, and Malia Amador. Ball up, short into the hole, dug up, set, and setting Knoll. Amador with the left hand hits it wide. And the timeout breaks the momentum. 11-7. For Sandusky, Gianna Calatrulio is on the service line. Van Horn, Townsell, and sent over by Patterson. Bumped up by Clinton, set by Harper, sent over by Peyton Smith. Carrion sets Patterson, who dumps it to the ground. Sydney Patterson with a kill, and it's 12-7. And 16, Evelyn Williams will go back to the line. Van Horn out, Velez in. Williams, short serve, dug up, set by Harper. Up by Amador, sent over into the net by Patterson. Little confusion there, which usually results from a lack of conversation. Number 11, Tia Knoll, sends it over and deep, and it's too long. Well done by Evelyn Williams, and it's 13-8 Lorain. And for the second time around, it's Angelica Patterson. Well, she's actually her first serve as she started in the one position and rotated. Bumped up, set by Smith, sent into the net by 22 Andra Grant, and it'll be a Lorain point, 14-8. Angelica Patterson, another senior at Early College High School, left hands this one over and deep. Smith sets up Grant, who puts it into the hole in front of Williams for the kill. 14-9 Lorain as Sandusky goes on the serve with number 6, Kylie Swigert. Swigert sends it to Patterson. Carry on. Townsell off the block and down. When Seven's got the big swing working, she gets up high enough that often that will happen if she can hit it and have it roll down the block. Marissa Sturgill on the line for the second time. Ball up, ball over, bumped up by Colatrulio, bumped back by Harper and sent across. Patterson, Sturgill, carry on, way deep, back for Grant. Grant sends it over. Williams, set, Townsell off the block, bumped up by Harper and back to Harper, off the block and down. A little bit of turnabout there as Tia Harper goes off the block and down, and it's 15-10 Lorain. Jayla Hunter, number 7, on the line for Sandusky. Williams, Sturgill, Townsell. She's got the swing working now. 16-10 Lorain. Van Horn in for Velez. And Emily will serve. Yet another student at Early College. She's a junior, however. Knuckleballs it into the hole, bumped up by Colatrulio. Back row attack by Knoll. And then Townsell dinks it back over for the point. That's just ball touches. She was aware of what was going on. When the two came to the block, she saw the opening and knocked it down. Van Horn. Colatrulio set for Grant. Bumped up by Williams. Sturgill. Carry on. Harper. Patterson. Sturgill and Williams. Back row Knoll. Set up by Swigert. Bumped over. Sturgill there. Carry on to set 7, who had to come up underhand, but she got it. And then she blocks Grant. Sandusky still with the ball. Colatrulio one-hands it. Williams gets it up in the air, and Townsell sends it over with one hand. Good defensive point thus far for both teams, and then too high for Sturgill, and off her hands and out of bounds, 17-11. On the service line, the libero Mariah Clinton for Sandusky. Lorain 17, Blue Streaks 11 as they do a little housekeeping. Kylie Swigert mopping up a puddle. Swigert left hands it over. Van Horn plays it. Townsell sends it back to the middle. Williams sends it over. Clinton, Swigert, Hunter, through the block and down, and point to the streak, 17-12. I said Hunter, it was Harper, excuse me. Ball up, Clinton, just way long, and it's 18-12. Lorain back with the ball in hand. And in the hands of 7 Townsville, Sydney Patterson returns for cousin Angelica. Seven, jump serve, nicely done. Sent back by Harper. Sturgill, Patterson knocked it over. Swigert had it with one hand. That's Knoll. Sturgill to the ground, up by Carry-On, and then sent deep. That's Clinton, bumped up by Swigert to Clinton. Clinton knocks it long again. 19-12, Lorain. Titans start to take control of this first game of the match. Townsville, BB jump serve off the net cord and down. 20-12. You can't teach that, but timeout, Sandusky. Lorain 20, Sandusky 12. Back with more after this timeout.
Hi, my name is Sam Lucky. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm a web design student in Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. In the first year, I started with video production. There's a lot of editing, but you get to be creative and you can create your own designs. We also did a 30-second commercial and made logos for the school with different effects like lightning and fire. I like how I can do certain animations with characters in the game. We learned to make them do silly things like jumping around and going across the screen. We even got to make a game where we can create our own levels. In web design, there's a lot of coding, and it has to be precise. You can't make any mistakes because the page can get really messed up. Our teacher, Mr. Trout, helps us get it right. Trout has taught me a lot about video production, game, and web design. Do know that I definitely want to continue studying game design. I can see myself one day creating a game or working with other people who make games. I'm glad I did this because I'm pretty sure what I want to do with my life, and it's all thanks to Lorain High's Career Tech Web Design program.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
Ball up by Townsville, sent across and deep. Clinton plays it up. Knoll plays it over. Williams with the set. Townsville, and then back to Williams. Titans send it over to Harper. Down, a nice play, dig by Townsville, keeps it alive, and then sent over. Colatrulio blocked, but okay, they're going to call the fourth hit on the block. There was some question about the net there. 21-12 Lorain. By 9, Townsville looking for her fourth point in a row here. Jump serve, and that was a knuckler. Dug up nicely by Swigert, and then double hit by Knoll. 22-12. Townsville off Knoll, and it's going to go long off the line, Judge. 23-12. She's got the jumper working well now. The only thing she's having trouble is picking up the rolling ball. 7 on the service line. Jumping into the net that time. I jinxed her. 23-13. For Sandusky, Tia Harper to the line. Harper one-hands it across. Townsville bumps it up. Sturgill sets Patterson. Patterson off the block and down. 24-13. The Titans 1 point away. And Malia Amador, number 12, back in for Marissa Sturgill. Ball up. Carry-On sends it across. Harper sends it long, and that's going to do it for the first one. Lorain back and forth early, but on top. 25-13 in game 1. Back with game 2 after this timeout.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Every year, airmen face overwhelming challenges. Fortunately, our airmen are resilient and help is available. Last year, 37,000 airmen had the courage to get help for themselves and others when they needed it.
Because I had the courage.
Because I had the courage.
Because I had the courage to get help, I was able to help others.
Because I had the courage to get help, I was the first in my family to get a college degree.
Because I had the courage to get help, I married the love of my life. And I got to meet the second love of my life.
Because I had the courage to get help, I was able to see my son grow up.
And because I had the courage to get help, another airman had the courage to get help. Care, connect, cope. And for all of those that you love and who love you, be there.
Back here at Lorain High, Jay Ferguson, Bob Schlenbaker. It's Game 2 volleyball tri-meet. This is the final match. Lorain 1, Sandusky 0 heading into Game 2. For the Titans, number 8, Marissa Sturgill. Number 10, City Patterson, replaced by Angelica Patterson, the libero. 16 is Evelyn Williams. 7 is 14. That's 7 Townsell. 6, Julie Velez. 12, Malia Amador. Titans with a 25-13, relatively easy first game win. Start with the ball and Marissa Sturgill on the service line. Ball up, ball deep, ball out, 1-0 streaks. Number 6, Kylie Swigert will serve. Tia Knoll, 11-3, Gianna Colatrulio. 1, Peyton Smith, 22, Andrea Grant, and number 10, Tia Harper, as that swing goes deep to Knoll, set by Swigert, setting Smith, but that's long. So 1-1. And for the Titans, Emily Van Horn in to serve, replacing Julia Velez. Ball is up, ball is over, off the net, cord and short. Colatrulio bumps it up. Set Harper up by Van Horn. Sturgill setting Williams. Williams one-hands it over. Nice dig by Swigert. Set by Smith. Grant. And off the wire is carry on for the Streaks point. So for the fourth point, we'll have the fourth server. This is number 1, Peyton Smith. Ball up, ball over. Patterson, Sturgill. Carry on, not going to get it across. Sandusky with a 3-1 lead early on here. They led at 5-6 of the first game. Smith, deep, in. 4-1. That was the perfect serve right there, as it was low and it knuckled and it just took a dive right in front of the line. Both Van Horn and Patterson kind of looked like it's out, and then it didn't go out. Smith, played by Van Horn. Sturgill. Williams sends it across with a bump. Smith, Swigert. That's Colatrulio left hands it over. Patterson, and that was carry on a couple times. Layla sets Williams, who dinks it over. Swigert digs. Grant sets. Colatrulio pushes it over, up by Townsell, set by Sturgill, but into the net by Williams, and it's 5-1 Sandusky. Peyton Smith on the line. That one's over and deep. Patterson, Townsell, and Sturgill, and then bumped up, but toward the scorer's table by Harper, and the Titans break serve. back to the service line. Number 14, senior 7, Townsell. Jayla Hunter, number 7, into the Streaks lineup. 7 puts that one into the net, and it's 6-2 Streaks. And Andra Grant goes on the serve for Sandusky. One hands it across to Van Horn, Sturgill, and Patterson. Patterson puts it deep, and it's bumped toward the bleachers, and it'll come back to the Titans at 3-6. Malia Amador returning. Layla Carrion serving. That one deep, bumped up by Swigert, set by Harper. Knoll, Van Horn up, Carrion set, Williams hit. Up to Hunter, saved by Clinton, and bumped over by Swigert into a dead spot. Titans got caught flat-footed that time, and it was the perfect spot for the short ball on the line, and as a result, the Streaks are up 7-3. One hands it across Townsell, carry on. Williams off of Clinton and down 4-7. Evelyn Williams to the line. Game 2 of the match, 1-0 Titans. That one off of Hunter and down 5-7 on the ace. Williams. That's Clinton. Sent across by Harper and out. Sent across and out, and the Titans are within one at 7-6. Sandusky coach said it was in, but from here it looked like a pretty good call, and the lines judge on the far side definitely had the flag up for out. 6 serving 7, Williams bumped up, sent back by Clinton, going to have to come over, and it's going to hit the beam and come down out of the rafters for a tied ball game. 7-all. Evelyn Williams with 3 points, looking for more. Clinton, Harper, and that one goes up into the bleachers on the far side, and the Titans poke their nose in front for the first time this game at 8-7. Ball up, ball over and deep. Bumped up by Harper, and the libero, Clinton, unable to get it across, and it's 9-7 Lorain. Timeout Sandusky, their first of the match. 9-7 Lorain. Lorain all the way back after trailing 7-3. 6 in a row. 5 of them served by senior Evelyn Williams. So for Lorain, this finishes a busy week, as this is their 4th match of the week. They are 3-0 on the week and looking to cap it off with a perfect one. Evelyn Williams knocks it into the net, and that's sometimes the strategy on those timeouts, is to try and break the rhythm of the server. Gianna Calatrulio to the service line. Left-hander throws it up, gets it across. Townsell, carry on, and 6 is Velez with the kill. 10-8. Patterson in for Patterson. That's libero Angelica into the back row for cousin Sydney. Angelica to serve at 10-8. Ball up, left-hander. Deep serve to Smith. Set by Harper, nudged over by Knoll. Carry on. Amador and Williams. Calatrulio, Harper, and Knoll blocked by Townsell for the kill. That was a powerful swing and an even better placed block. 7 Townsell knocks it down. 11-8 Lorain. Patterson. Clinton, and then Knoll unable to keep it out of the bleachers. On the ace, it goes to 12-8. Lorain going from 4 down to 4 up, just like that, from 7-3 down to 12-8 up. Deep serve, saved by Clinton, bumped up by the Streaks, and then sent over by Harper. Carry on setting Townsell. Townsell swinging, Calatrulio digging. Harper setting Smith, up by Williams. Carry on setting Velez, who puts it down the line for the kill. Julia Velez with a big swing. Crossed up the back line, and Gianna Calatrulio was caught leaning the wrong way. Not that I think she could have done much with that one, as the lefty had it to her right-hand side down the line. Patterson. Deep serve, going to be sail long. So the last 2 Sandusky points have come on long serves. And this is Tia Knoll, number 11, to serve. Patterson, carry on. Williams, that was just bad communication there. Williams and Velez got crossed up. Williams from the back row, Velez from the front row. And they got in each other's way. Tia Knoll, again for Sandusky. Patterson, carry on. Amador. Ooh, that one was just long. And it's 13-11. Sandusky claws back into it. Ball up. Williams, carry on. Going to be a tough one, and that's going to be 4 hits, and it's 13-12. Sandusky with a little run. 4 in a row for Knoll. That one goes into the net, breaking the run and making it 14-12 Lorain, as number 8, Marissa Sturgill, comes in for Malia Amador in the back row and to serve. Ball up for Sturgill, sends it across and deep to Calatrulio. Smith, Grant, sends it deep to Williams, who digs it to Sturgill. And then setting Velez, but Sandusky in the net. Number 1, Smith in the net, gives the ball to Lorain at 15-12. Lorain hit the ball in the net, but it didn't matter as Sandusky player was on the net. Smith double hits it over, and 16-12 Lorain, back to a 4-point lead, which has been 13-8. 5-point lead was the biggest of this ball game. Sturgill, bullet serve to Knoll, bumped by Smith. Grant sends it over with 2 hands. Carry on, Sturgill, back row attack for Patterson, up by Calatrulio. Knoll, and then sent across by Harper. Titans might have gotten away with 4 there, but Townsell with the block of Smith, then sent across, and confusion between Sturgill and Patterson, and the ball goes down 16-13. Streaks did a good job keeping that one alive there. And now number 6, Kylie Swigert, into serve. Carry on. Sturgill. Townsell blocked for the point. 16-14 Lorain. It's a feisty group of Blue Streaks. Swigert. That was carry on. Sturgill and Townsell blocked. Up by Velez, tipped over by Townsell, and then a lift. And very seldom do you see a lift called on the first hit. But there was one. Number 4, Emily Van Horn, to serve. Titans up 3 at 17-14. Colatrulio, Swigert, Harper, up by Williams, set by Sturgill, over by Carrion, blocked by Grant. Off the net, but unable to play it high enough. Sturgill had a swing, and then so did Townsell. But the ball will go over to Sandusky at 17-15. And number 1, Peyton Smith, will serve. Ball is up, ball is over. Williams, Sturgill, Townsell, big swing off the block. Brought it back into play, but Harper made a good play because she had to bring it around the wire, and her teammates let her down by not being in place. 18-15 Lorain. And here comes that gal again, 7 Townsell back to the service line with that jump serve that's been so effective. Ball up, ball into the net. I got her again, 18-16. And we come back to Sandusky. Andra Grant, number 22, to serve. That's an ace. Untouched by human hands. You couldn't place that one any better. You could see that the Titans were in trouble responding to it early. Van Horn, Sturgill, Patterson, up by Swigert, set by Colatrulio, hammered by Knoll, up by Sturgill, bumped by Carrion, over by Townsell, up and then back to Harper. Van Horn, Sturgill, Williams sends it long. And we have a brand new ball game at 18. Andra Grant back on the service line for the Streaks. Sends it long and deep, and she sends it out, and Titans back on top at 19-18. Senior setter hitter Layla Carrion on the stripe. Ball up, ball over. Clinton, Harper, Knoll into the net. 2018, Lorain. And number 18, Layla Carrion on the stripe. Ball up. Swigert, Harper, Knoll, off the tape and down in front of 7 Townsell. Nice swing by Tia Harper, and we're at 2019. And that was Tia Knoll on the swing. Tia Harper is on the service line, excuse me. Ball up, ball deep, Townsell. Carry on. This is a bizarre point. Townsell, Malia Amador bumped up by Townsell. Carry on, sets Williams. Williams over, but wide. $20 Ball up. Townsell, carry on. And that one's going to go into the net in front of Sydney Patterson for 4 hits. 21-20, Sandusky has fought all the way back into the lead. Townsell, carry on, Patterson, Amador, carry on, Williams, blocked but out. And we are tied at 21. Next couple points. Next point in particular important, and the ball is in the hands of senior Evelyn Williams. She knuckles it across to Clint, set by Harper, swing by 21 Irby, and it's down, 21-22. Sandusky back on top. Timeout, Lorain. Sandusky with the ball and a 1-point lead at 22-21, looking to tie this match up. And what has happened is this has turned into the basketball equivalent of a track meet, as the points have been muddied up, and it's been to Sandusky's advantage as balls are knocked off tapes and blocks and players flying to the floor, and it seems to suit Sandusky more, and they have fought back into the lead. at 22-21. Lorain breaks the huddle. Layla Carrion, Malia Amador, Julia Velez up front. Sydney Patterson, Evelyn Williams, and Seven Townsell look to be across the back. Ball up by Colatrulio. Townsell, Carrion, Velez. Up by Harper. Set by Irby, bumped across by Smith. Townsell, Carrion, Amador. Amador picked up by Colatrulio, knocked down by Knoll, dug by Townsell, but under the net. 21-23, Sandusky by 2. Colatrulio, Williams, Carrion, Patterson. Off the block and down, 22-23. Sandusky on top. Senior Angelica Patterson to the stripe. Left-hander sends it across. Smith. Harper sends it deep. That's Patterson. Carrion. Velez. Clinton bumps it up. Townsell puts it back over. Harper one-hands it. Irby sends it across, but it was a heave. On the lift. We're tied at 23. Timeout. Oh. Towel. Officials timeout, okay. And Julie Velez going to do some housework while the other 11 players on the court talk to the coach. This, as a former girls coach, this always made me laugh. There is no way that an official would send a male basketball player out while the rest of the teammates were at the bench. But this happens all the time in girls sports. Cheryl Bancic, the assistant coach, comes out to clean up. And Angelica Patterson, we're tied at 23 in game 2. Deep to Clinton. Set by Harper. Knoll tips it across and down. And the Streaks go on top. Looking for the win with Tia Knoll. 24-23 Sandusky. Their game to win with this point. Williams, Carrion, Townsell, down the line, kill. When you want a big swing, I guess that's where you go. And we are tied at 24. And Marissa Sturgill comes in to serve. Ball is up. Ball is dug by Colatrulio, sent back. That was Irby, Colatrulio, Smith, Patterson, Sturgill, 7, down. Okay. Ball hit out of play, so they switch. 25-24, Marissa Sturgill now with a match point. That one sent over, one-handed by Harper and Long, and the Titans take game 2 and the match 26-24. So a very successful Saturday morning of volleyball for Lorain, sweeping both matches. This one concludes with a 25-13, 26-24 victory over the Blue Streaks of Sandusky and caps a 4-0 week for the Lorain Lady Titans. For Bob Schlenbaker, this is Jay Ferguson wishing everyone a good evening.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.